Chan. Sané. Will go around the outside. Well, it was just begging for a telling touch. But Japan grateful it didn't get one. Well, he tortured Hiroki Ito, and well, Gundogan did make contact. And there's the reason they were appealing. It bounced onto Sugawara's arm. Well, agonising for everybody, that moment. Afraid to hit a real raking pass. Japan have had about 35% of the possession. Moving slickly forward. Hiroki Ito to Mitoma. Sané's header was a terrible one, away now. Asking for trouble there. Ito running free again, but as you can see now, he's a good few yards offside. Interesting to see how well Japan can manage this game. Sugawara, Ito's offside again. Not a terribly difficult decision. Chan. Kimmich. Chan. Ganged up on him. Kamada's challenges have deemed a foul. Sula. Wirtz. Kimmich. Gundogan. Rudiger. Sané. What good hop, skip and a jump. Great contrast between the experience levels of those two. Thomas Muller and Kevin Schade have 123 international caps between them. Thomas Muller with 121 in the squad. Part because of Nicholas Füllkrug's injury. Borussia Dortmund, who've made a less than impressive start to the season. Certainly some concerns around it, at least. A tough Champions League draw for them, which includes Milan, Paris Saint-Germain and Newcastle United. Forward, intended for Sane, Hiroki Ito able to get there. It's forward by Mitoma. Forlorn chase for Ayase Ueda. Sane with plenty to say. Ueda, who was inspired into the striking business by watching his father play. Remembers him scoring a hat-trick when he was growing up. What Germany could do with a goal scorer of his calibre at the moment. Although Füllkrug is certainly getting goals on a regular basis. Hiroki Ito's ball in. Players for the ages. Gnabry, always capable of producing something in a tight space, and Havertz secures a free kick. A little bit of criticism at the start at Arsenal to grab a goal. What he will be judged on. Doesn't appear too friendly with Tomiyasu in the middle there at the moment. A little bit of playful pushing. Süle. Havertz making a few headlines, complaining about the... Ayase Ueda able to seize upon it. They had a lot of time to think about it. And that doesn't always help a striker. And ultimately it's a let-off for Germany. Ter Stegen reacting well. Kimmich. Gundogan, Wirtz, through to take aim. Once that room had disappeared, it's going to be more difficult. This is Can. Kimmich. Feeling a bit of pain at the moment, Florian Wirtz. Sane. Miyasu. Very neatly done. Ueda. Kamada, out to Mitoma. Sugawara wanted the switch, it's Morita now. And eventually, I'm sure it will find its way to Sugawara. Here he is. Junya Ito. Gnabry. Hiroki Ito. May have plenty to say when he returns to Stuttgart. Tomiyasu, who's younger, was offered a place at Barcelona's academy. He couldn't relocate at that point. Sporting family, sisters are professional swimmers. Sporting in Lisbon, Itakura. For Borussia Mönchengladbach, formerly of Schalke. He's very familiar with these parts. To a major tournament where he made his debut. Osako, the goalkeeper, played when Japan played in the Copa America, as they have done here and there. This was back in 2019. Itakura. This well, Japan. And there may be some punch at the end of the prolonged spell of possession. Mitoma. Ueda Mitoma. Now Viers. Sane. Well, is Tomiyasu going to get there? Yes is the answer. He emphatically shut the door. It was a great bit of defending. With Germany with a flowing counter-attack of their own. Sane powering away, just showed enough of it to Tomiyasu to make a crucial challenge. But this is the moment where the game might have been put out of sight. Schlotterbeck and Rudiger getting themselves in all kinds of trouble. Don't think Ueda caught it as cleanly as he might have done, and Ter Stegen got his positioning right on the break. Tomiyasu trying to take care of Rudiger. And a flick from the head of Itakura. Well, it's a familiar scoreline. It's a familiar feeling, but at least there is a half for Germany to recover. But they better do, for Hansi Flick's sake. Behind to Ito's goal, Sane equalising pretty swiftly, but almost immediately Ayase Ueda popping up to make it Germany 1, Japan 2. It's referee Jorge João Pinheiro. Productive with less possession. Oh, given away once again, this time by Ter Stegen, and Junya Ito wouldn't curl back quite far enough. And it's not the first time Germany have got themselves into unnecessary trouble. Has to be better in this second half. They've had some good moments, but to be honest, it seems to be more down to little nuggets of individual quality rather than any great cohesive team play. Gnabry. It's broken for Gnabry here. Great turn! picked off by Morita, who was in a great position. This is Schlotterbeck, and a corner. Something to attack. That's what they want Joshua Kimmich to produce here. Oh. There's Niklas Süle coming in at that near post. I have to say, that looked a very presentable chance to me. Oh, yes, a good opportunity there. These loose moments from Germany, and Junior Ito is powering down this near side. Oh, and he's got there, and Ayase Ueda. Heavy touch cost him. Morita! In! No! Side netting. Well, Junior Ito so energetic. And he ghosted in behind there, caught Schlotterbeck out. The touch of Ueda just let him down. The shot by Morita just whistled the wrong side of the net from Japan's point of view. I thought for a moment he put the game to bed. But it's those moments of uncertainty that are far too frequent for Germany. Sugawara's corner wasn't great, but he'll get another chance. Given offside in the end. Which is fair enough. It takes a certain bravery and confidence to play this way. There's no place to get the jitters back there. Chan has run into difficulty. Junior Ito got the opening goal via Antonio Rudiger. So full of energy. Just very, very wary of Leroy Sané, just dropping in there to make it pretty much a back five. This is Schlotterbeck. Good ball, Gnabry. He's got a flash of inspiration in him. Oh, and Osako Cayman was not conclusive, but they were very well aware that it had opened up invitingly there for Gnabry, and I think Itakura in the end made the most telling contribution in blocking his shot. Here's Itakura. Schlotterbeck to pick it up. Gnabry. Sugawara. Itakura. Ayase Ueda has got a free kick. To Süle's incredulity. Süle, a player who Turkey approached to play for them at one stage on the grounds that his name sounded Turkish. It's actually got some Hungarian roots. Offside against Junior Ito. Has been caught a few times. Saito now effectively playing as a left wing back. Gundogan caught, and the referee will go back for that and issue a yellow card despite Itakura's protests.